So ladies and gents, welcome to the Paris car show. We're here for the third time. Yeah, almost said first time. Third time, checking the new Kia EV3, 100% electric. Yes, Kia started with the EV6. That was excellent EV right there in the background, the new facelift. But they've decided to finally make a more affordable, bit smaller Kia EV3. You can see the design. I don't have to walk around the car. It's right in front of you spinning. So yeah, tell me, what do you think about the new EV3? It is amazing looking EV. Kia and Hyundai, because it is part of the Hyundai group, had an excellent range, excellent power consumption, and as you can see, excellent design. Maybe it's not for everyone, but it is a little bit futuristic and bold looking. This is the top of the line GT line trim, looking very nice. There's a different spec in the background there, but we're gonna focus on this car. It looks quite amazing. It's I can notice on the Hankook Eon Evo tires. That's the new EV tire from Hankook. By the way, very nice tire if you're looking for a new EV tire, low rolling resistance, and probably the lowest sound or noise that you can get on any summer tire. Let's come closer and check out the design details of this beauty. So if we check the new LED daytime running lights, you can see there are here, we have this multiple projectors over here. Now there is a different spec that has just 3 projectors. So this is top of the line LED headlights on the GT line trim. Now we can see this kind of pastel green color and piano black accents. So don't worry, there's going to be multiple colors, of course. If I step back here, you can see gray finish. You have the camera for the 360 parking, Kia badge, air intake. There are open, I think there's a flaps that open and close. You can see the radar. And then if we come to this side, or the car is moving, you can see the new alloys. These are nice and big looking. So you can see here again, Hankook Eon Evo EV tires, great tire. I have it on my Tesla. You can see the new design, very symmetrical, with the plastic cap here, so diamond cut a little bit here, silver accents. It's a black alloy, and I'm looking for the tire dimension. This is 215/50 R 19-inch alloys. If we come up here, you can see the heads-up display, 2 speakers, a light sensor, rain sensor, lane assist. We have a metallic black side mirrors and black A-pillars. You can see also the panel roof only on the top. There is also glass piece on the front. This is double laminated front windshield, now standard in car industry. We have here black, piano black roof racks and piano black surrounding around the windows. I've showed you the profile of the car, so that's that. Very elegant looking. Now on the front, Kia has decided to put this extending handles on the back. They have this aerodynamic handle. You can see there's a physical cylinder behind the handle. There are blind spots in the mirror. You can see the 360 parking system camera there. Real brakes, no drum brakes. Tinted windows on the rear. We have a shark fin in the color of the vehicle. And then if I step off this spinning platform, you can see the new taillights, same as on the EV6, looking very nice and sharp. You can see the EV3 badge and the Kia badge. There's the other camera there, and we can see a nice diffuser on this GT line. There are 2 LED lights for the license plate illumination. If I open the cargo space, you can see it is very nice and spacious. If I back up, you can see the whole car. So Very practical hatchback. This is nice and flat. You can see here max load 60 kilograms or 130 apes. Now we have a additional space underneath. Now this shelf can go like that, and then you get extra 5, maybe 8 fingers of height to the false floor. Now inside you have a speaker on the right. On the left you have a cold light, you have a pocket as well, and you have these anchor points if you want to put a net. Of course you can close this up, have this textile cover, and on the top you can pull here if you don't option the power tailgate. Now the other model doesn't have the power tailgate. You can see the opening button. There's a spoiler here extending. You have a nice stoplight there, and you can see here there's a wiper for the rear. That's a really elegant solution that Kia is using. Now let's check the back doors. Opening and closing sound is excellent. You can see that the doors open nice and wide if you need to put a child seat on the back seat. So let's check the materials. This is nice, soft, and this part is hard. This is soft, softly padded. So we have here like the leather. This is all now artificial vegan leather. Have nice big handle opening, little design elements there. The windows are not fully automatic, I think, or at least the car needs to be on. There's a pocket here and a Harman Kardon speaker. Aluminum doorstep. Now, since this is an EV, this is not too deep. You can see the seats have gray leather perforated. You can see the ISOFIX. Now we have a like a beige on the top, so gray, and or is this a beige? More like a maybe almost a white seat. You can see the top. So the panel roof is only on the front, not on the rear. If we knock down the seats, you can see that. So this is not completely flat because I did lower the false floor. So you have to watch for the seat belt, it's in the way. But hey, you have a seat buckle here, so then it won't be in the way. I just forgot about it. Let's jump inside. So we have plenty of feet room, plenty of knee room. Let's hear the closing sound. Great closing sound, great soundproof. There's loud music on in the outside, and I can only hear the fan speed. I think there is some sort of ambient music inside running. Now let me see if I can enable these. So these are not currently turning on. So there are these touch lights on the top. We have here air vents. Let me just open the door, maybe get some light inside. We have the air vents. So open, the other one was closed, so this is closed, this is open. We have room here, look at this. This is very spacious. You can put like a phone here or something, or like a bottle. So this is nice and flat here. And look at this, there, you can't see. Now, there is a outlet here. So I can't really show it to you that easily. There you go. So there's an outlet there. The seats are very comfortable, really wide here. This is flat, so you can squeeze a third person. And there is an armrest here as well. You can see that. So let me just mute this music. I don't want to get a copyright strike. That's that. Now you can see the back here. So, and windows are not super tall, but they are wide, and you have handles on all sides besides the driver there. And checking the height, so 2 meter tall person, there is plenty of height room for my head, so that's excellent. Kia is almost like Skoda when it comes to interior space. They are really great. Just to show you here, we have USB-Cs on both front seats for the rear passengers. So this is like a plastic shell. You have these big pockets. This is a little bit of textile. You can see here for the front headrest. Let's come on the front, and you can see here seat belt is height adjustable. So front handles, front doors open also nice and wide. Here we have the same materials, nice and soft. We have a little textile here, and then here we have few options like the heated, ventilated seats. So you can see heated, ventilated, heated steering wheel, and you have 2 memory positions, nice big handles. You can lock the rear here, and you can see beautiful ambient lights in here in the pockets as well. That's quite nice. You can lock, unlock, and only the front windows are fully automatic. You can see that. We have electronically adjustable and foldable mirrors, carbon fiber speakers, big bottle area. You can see the tire pressure there. And here you can see the carpets. You can see the sport paddle as part of the GT line trim. And here you can see the seats can go back and forward. There is an easy rest mode buttons here, so this would go into rest mode. Here you can control the top and the lumbar. I have nice leather. Again, this would be vegan leather, and we have the nice perforation. Here you can see the GT line, and on the top you can see they added this textile headrest. Also, you can see the ambient lights below, and here you can see the LED height adjustment, electronic parking brake. You can hold to open or close the cargo area, and there is traction off. And here are the controls for the steering column, which is manually adjusted. Let's jump inside. Closing sound. Excellent closing sound. The front door is a bit heavier. Now, let me just adjust this a little bit. Come out and lock it in. So switching to wide lens. So this is the new Kia EV3. And boy, it looks nice. I can see the front bonnet a little bit. So if you're a taller person, zooming back in. Now this is very familiar from the Kia Gamma, the new dash. And we have a new steering wheel. I'm gonna film a separate video of the EV6 facelift, but we have the new steering wheel. I think it looks really great. You can see here a small Kia EV badge, big horn. You have here driving modes: snow, eco, normal, sport, and my drive. So let's see if the theme switches here in the sport mode. Maybe not. And it's a flat bottom, 3-spoke. Now let me just turn off the AC. It's kind of cold. You can see these buttons are really nice. So you have the cruise control settings. You have here for the volume. You have here if you press for the trip computer, and you can play, of course, with all of these by using this one and pressing this one. So this is in French. I haven't changed it. You can see here the range, and so on. By pressing, you can switch here. Pressing again, that's that. You can see here for the eyes monitoring system. You can see here recuperation paddles, light switches. You should keep your lights on automatic. This is for the car show. And here are the wiper controls. Now checking here, you have the air vents. Look at these. These are interesting. They're like, this one's hanging from the top and moving the air direction. It's really nice looking. For the textile, and then hard plastic. They then went for the soft touch plastic, but honestly I don't care that much about that anymore. Here you have a speaker, and on the top you can see the heads-up display. Now we have 2 connected screens. They have this kind of small bezel around, but it looks really nice. There is an AC layout here that is always fixated here between the 2 bezels. So this one changes, but these are 2 separate screens. You can see here the range with 87% in kilometers. Now here's the AC controls, so you can have driver only. If you press here, you go to the AC menu on the main screen. And this is the new home screen of the infotainment, so this is nice and fast. You have all the apps, so I won't go into detail in this one. Besides, maybe see here, oh, that's for the phone. You have Android and Apple CarPlay. There are also here shortcuts, so you can see that. If we go to the map here, you have a full map, so very nice. You can see the ambient lights look amazing. Underneath here, you can play with the volume. So I think this is some sort of either radio station or some music for the ambience. You can see the air vents, and you can see here the temperature. You can change the temperature right there. Fan speed, you can switch off the climate, air direction, and temperature for the passenger. Here you have hazards. Underneath here, you have two USB-Cs, one for fast charging, one is for media, and other ones for also fast charging. You can here press to open the 12 volt. Sorry, I just realized the camera didn't focus. My tripod just hang there nicely. So once again, you can see those. You can switch from media to fast charging. So you have two of them, and the 12 outlet is there. Beautiful ambient lights. Here you have the wireless charger for your phone, and at the bottom here you have two adjustable cup holders and plenty of room underneath here, so the ladies will love this because they could put their purse down there. This one extends, as you can see here. So this is, you have auto hold, you have the parking cameras, you have 360 view, amazing resolution. Back to that, and here you have the parking sensors and a downhill assist. If you extend this, you can see this is kind of recycled plastic. It's like a table, and you have this armrest, but there's no compartment down there. So that is that. Moving on the top here, you can see a good overview in the rear for the most part. You have a little bezel there, auto dimming is there, and here you have the emergency call. You have the sunroof. There's a shade, but it's currently closed, and the lights do not work. You can see here there is kind of cold light. There is a big beauty mirror, high, and there is a documents holder. Now this is on, you can flip it off, but if you just close this, it's just gonna flip the switch and turn it off. Let's check one thing here. Does this extend? I think, bonjour. I think this might extend here. So yes, this extends. So very nice. It covers the whole window. Excellent. One more thing I'd like to show is the glove compartment. Before we wrap it up here, nice and spacious glove compartment. And that is that. In headspace for a tall person on the front, there's plenty of room. I can lower the seat a little bit. So excellent, nice and spacious. Now I think this is going to be a great car because the EV6 had a great range, low power consumption, and this should be more affordable, a bit smaller. Again, excellent EV. Let's get on the front. I'm gonna pop the front bonnet to check the front space. Interesting, they decided to use the classical wipers. They didn't use those aerodynamic wiper blades. So we have a small frunk here, so I can't tell you what's the liter space. Here you have this little cloth here. You can maybe put a, I don't know if a charging cable will fit here, maybe if it's a short one. Here's the washer fluid. Behind this is the 12 volt battery, and that's that for the most part. That is your front. You can see the top here, so maybe you can put a first aid box here or a patching kit, but otherwise I don't see it too much being used because it's small. And you have those washer nozzles underneath the hood. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna back up. You can see here the turn signals. And here. Now I'd like to turn on the LED headlights all the way, just to show you these. So just to show you the performance. So there's plenty of those. And then to go to the back, show you the turn signals. Nice and big and nice and bright. And maybe to turn those off. So just to check out the front LED. Oh, they're on for some reason. But that's that. We're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. Now, don't click off yet. I'm going to take you to the lower spec. So bear with me. Bear with me. So there's going to be a separate video, Kia Picanto facelift. Okay, they're doing some carpeting here. So this is the base spec. I didn't show you the charge port. We're going to come to that. But just to show you the base spec, as you can see here, no piano black. So that's just unpainted black, maybe even better. You can see the base LED headlights. So these are just projectors without those multiple small pixel lights. You can see at the bottom grille, the radar. Still you get the camera. That is that. Now let's move aside. So check these tires. So these are different tires, 17-inch alloys. Showing you the profile. And the back end of the Kia EV3. So this one has a little bit less sporty diffuser. It's a little bit more subtle, but still great. Now I wanted to show you this one because you can see there's no button. So this one has the manual tailgate. And Kia is advertising here. They have this limited trunk liner. This one's the ocean cleanup. So I guess they're using recycled plastic that they've, took out from the oceans. I mean, that's a great thing because, we need to stop throwing plastic into the oceans and the seas. Generally, stop throwing your plastic in the nature. Throw it in the trash bin or the recycle bin. You can see here, I'm not sure if I showed that one. I think I did. Yeah, so this one's a little bit entry model. Perhaps I just wanted to show you the interior. I think there's a gentleman on the front. So here you can see different, so a little bit different colors, different textile. Again, 2-color, perforated leather, very spacious. And this is the interior. So this one has the GT line carpets, but this one's definitely not the GT line. Different interior colors. And okay, one thing, I'm gonna come to the front of this car to show you another detail that I've missed. Here you can see the airbag, and this one doesn't have the panel roof, so you can see the design of that one. Now, before we get to the front, just to show you the charge port is here. So AC and DC. This one supports bi-directional charging, so you can charge with your battery, which is a really cool feature. Other appliances, other vehicles. So that's something I miss on my Tesla, honestly. I think only the new Cybertruck has that. Again, look at this. They didn't left blanks. They added heated in this one seats and heated steering wheel, so you don't have the memory as the blanks. You don't have here. There's a blank because of the non-power tailgate. And in this one, you can see the other side. You can see the textile here. Camera off. Oh, someone's really playing with the climate. It's so cold. I'm gonna switch that off. Another thing, you can see this steering wheel. This one's a bit different. Let me switch to wide lanes and close this one up. You can see the range on this one. So this one's a 93%, almost 500 kilometers of range. That is really nice. Switching to wide lanes, so you can see this steering wheel is a bit different. This one's 2-spoke, flat top and bottom. Still same buttons. You have a driving mode here. You have all the driving modes there. Now another thing I didn't show you because it's an odd position is here. Let me switch back to normal lens. You can see there's an EV button, so this is the start button, and then here you can see drive, neutral, reverse, and park. So this is the P button for park, and then you would well, I have to come here. You would turn this like drive, reverse, P for park, and then the EV button is the start button here. But really amazing little EV. I mean, it's not really little, it's really spacious and big, but it's smaller than the EV6. I really like the EV3. I'm just gonna pop the bonnet in this one because someone will say, is there any difference? Why didn't you open it? So just real quick here. Yeah, it's the same. So we're gonna film this and I'm just gonna continue on to the price list. So just to switch to English. Wait, okay, English. So EV3, let's see the spec sheet. So we have, excuse me, EV3 Earth. I guess that's the name of the trim. We have the forest blue color, and we have 404 horsepower. This is the long range. Starting price 43,090. With taxes here in France, you get with few options like, so we have the frost blue color 670. We have the velvet floor mats 9084 is the display protection anti-fingerprint. And then we have the DriveWise Plus package, 1,500 euros, and heat pump and bi-directional charging, another 1,550. That's something you should definitely spec for the cold days. If you live in a colder climate, you should have a heat pump, and bi-directional charging is something that's convenient. So almost 47,000 euros. That's a little bit pricey though. But if there's an incentive, like in Croatia, we have 9,000 euros incentive up to 50,000 euros. You can lower this under 40,000 euros. You can see here dual zone climate, 11 kilowatt onboard charger, LED headlights with an adaptive driving beam, and all the other stuff. So Kia EV3 starting at 35,990 euros. So 36,000 euros is a cheap starting price, but as you can see here, when you go and add some options, then it becomes slightly expensive. I will turn on the lights. There's a gentleman in the car, just to show you the base LED headlights. So we're gonna show that. And by video magic, the lights are on, so you can see the LED projectors. These are the standard lights. Still looking good, maybe even better than the upgraded ones with multiple LED lights. Yeah, the back end is not the same. Before the gentleman opened, if you've noticed, I just noticed that detail. The lights are only on the exterior cluster. They're not extending to the tailgate. Again, a little bit of video magic, so you can see those are not connected on the back as they were on the GT line trim. Now let's head back to the GT line trim and check that spec sheet. So we're at the spec sheet of the GT line trim. We can see here EV3 GT line, same horsepower, long range. We have here, if we switch to English, 45,990 euros, so almost 46,000 euros. We have the metallic paint, violet floor, GT line, display protection is same. Okay, heat pump and bi-directional charging. You can see here, drive-wise spark package, 1,000 euros, and inspiration package, 2,200 euros. You can see the standard trim and again the starting price. So this one, the top trim, it costs 51,590 euros, including taxes here in France. Ladies and gents, that was the new Kia EV3. Please like the video, type in the comments how do you like it, and share this video if you think if it's informative. I try to include both cars and be as much as possible detail on a car show. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Stay safe. Bye.